Yet again, Burmeister with another touch in this grand final. Hannaford had a flight. Apologies, he's at the fall of the ball. It was Andy Dragons. Good tackle late, not allowing the shot on goal. The pressure applied from Hugh Toner. Had some good defensive moments last week. And a strong mark on the outer side. No, wasn't paid at the end.
He revels in it. McGlade down the line. Hard up against the boundary line. Hannaford did well. Was infringed upon. Will take the free kick. Kicked 6 goals in their win over the Geelong Falcons during the final series. Second week of the final series effectively. He was a star that day. It was a bit quieter last week. Hoists it high down the line. Flying high. Hoffman, great mark. Just read it.
So, thump back down from the umpire in the middle. Coming out is Murphy Reid. And then taken high yet again. The umpire throws it back up. Burmeister winning the tap. Hannaford laying the tackle on Taylor. We'll have another repeat stoppage inside the Rebels.
It's going to go laterally inboard. Bit of a risky kick. Lawson did well with the intercept. Hannaford breaks the tackle. Gives it to Lawson. Eyes on the bounce. McKenzie. Linda. They work it out all right. Kick from Taylor. It was impeded as he got the kick away.
First look at the football. Jack out. Coming out with a kick. Couldn't quite hold on to the mark there. Good Jonty fall. Hannaford tried to paddle it forward to himself to do the ruck work. Goes to the thumping fist in the direction of McDonald, who lost his footing. Hannaford applying some pressure from behind. He picked the pocket of Hoffman. McDonald was clean to find Caldo, who weaved around. Majority last year with injury, but did come back in for the grand final. It was a good mark there from Ollie Hannaford. What a second half of the season Ollie Hannaford has had. He's kicked 20 goals, 7 on the year.
Negated the influence of fall. Ball up. Voss wins it down. Hannaford, was he taken high? Yes, according to the umpire. He is capable for this distance range. Loves kicking them from the angle as well, Ollie Hannaford. From just beyond the arc. Not a bad effort. Not a bad effort at all. Ollie Hannaford kicks the goal. The Rebels are finally on the board. They're 1-2-8. They trail the Dragons 9-3-57, but that's as big of a team lifter as you could get.
Exactly like Owen, Unwin, just missing out on the team of the year, probably just because they didn't play enough games. As Hannaford's in the middle as well, taking in the tackle from Reid, tried to give it off to Penry.
Penry almost took it out of the ruck against Voss. Unwin again, feeds the hand pass off to Hannaford, who's been a bit of a team lifter for the Rebels this quarter. Kicks down the line, fall in front, this time takes the mark.
Behind, he's got the 12 touches to go along with 2 goals. He's coming out with the football here. Ollie Hannaford, he got the first goal of the game for the Rebels. Had to go through hand, sitting under it for a while there. You're not going to feel it as much if you've got a premiership medallion hanging around the neck. So Hannaford will receive the free kick here.
Legging according to the umpire.
Yeah, why not? On the halftime siren.
Bring out the barrel, son.
Yeah, why not? I think he's going to go for it. And at this point of the game, why not go the barrel? Hannaford, he got the first for the Rebels on the halftime siren. He's got some good purchase on the kick, but it's not going to have the journey. Burmeister couldn't get a hand on it. Harry Armstrong there for the Dragons, just missing Hoffman through hand. Running onto it, Hannaford. He's been probably one of the best players here.
Tries to put on the afterburners. Good chase from Floyd Burmeister. Affected the disposal. Back it comes to Murphy Reid, who's taken down by Hannaford. Strong tackle, holding the ball. That's a team lifter for the Rebels. Murphy Reid slow to get up. Hannaford goes short laterally to Penry.
Taylor Byrne moved it quickly there to Grayland. It was a nice ball over the top as well. Hannaford, can he get his second? He pulls the kick into Molan. And they take the mark and they'll have the set shot opportunity. A good start in the second half of the Rebels.
The Rebels with a much needed goal to kick-start the second half. Still a 49-point margin. Finlay taps it down. Dalton with a hand pass back to Finlay. Oh, that was heavy.
Ooh,
a heavy.
Yeah, I was a bit concerned because he didn't move for a long time, but he's up on his feet. He's a tough operator, is out. Ashcroft was potentially taken without. A bit of a fumble from Unwin. Run into a brick wall there of Rantal. Ball does spill out eventually. Inside forward 50. Hannaford comes out with the footy for the Rebels. Penetrating left kick on the outer wing here. It'll come from the GWV side of things. So Penry. Marshall winning the tap. It's going to be holding the ball. Good tackle. Hannaford, he's a man on a mission.
Yep.
He can hold his head high. He's really been a one-man army for the Rebels. Burmeister's been good too.
Inside the attacking 50 for the Dragons. Buck is playing as that deep forward at the moment. Armstrong coming a little bit further up the ground. Here's Hannaford with a bounce. Trying to inject a bit of authority into his side. Kick down the line towards half forward. Into the path of Grayland. Did he run onto this one? Overran it at the end.
Out the back, Salzburger. Hot ball at the moment.
Throw in. 65 out from goal here for the Dragons. Clears both rucks. Bounces on its point, Levi Ashcroft. Nice little disposal there in close quarters, but finds Hannaford instead. Well done there. Ultimately from Toner. Gives it to Penry in close quarters. Fires it off. Trying to barge his way through Hannaford. Did well.
Territory here. Hoisted back in. No free kick awarded. Finlay just doing as he pleases out there. Hannaford yet again just coming out with the football, but Ashcroft with the spoil. He's doing everything in this game. The bottom, Adrian Hicks. Ashcroft yet again with a near defensive stop, but Hannaford's going to come out with it after receiving it from Unwin. Didn't have the front positioning, did Reggie Mars. So another throw in inside the Rebels forward 50. Finlay winning the tap down. There's Hannaford yet again just coming out and winning the football. And the shot on goal here from Taylor Byrne. A nice finish. The Rebels get another one.
Kick down the line, looking for his big man in Finlay. Armstrong's come up the ground, couldn't take it. Hannaford, electric, gives a hand.
Salzburg and the Rebels, they're going to try to take this game on. Great kick into the middle of the ground. Hannaford just couldn't quite reel in the mark. Relatively cruised into the grand final. The dominant team for the past 3 years now. We're back in the middle. Hannaford, he's been trying his hardest all day.
Premierships. The Northern Knights have bettered that in the history of this competition back in the 1990s. Voss, hand pass, smothered. Here's Hannaford, probably the best player for the Rebels today. Kicks long and deep towards Mast. Good body work, takes the mark and waltzes into the open goal. Well done, Reggie Mast.
43-point margin. Watch. Back in the middle. Salzburger first at it. Oh, really a bit of friendly fire there. As Grayland, ball just eludes him. Spilt out from Harrison Oliver. Picked up from Hannaford. Driving kick inside. Just couldn't quite find the target. Jonty Fall will run onto the football. Can he start to have an impact? Kirkwood Scott. He was taken high from Hannaford. That was well done from Kirkwood Scott.
Foot
yes,
traffic.
There's been a lot of action on this ground just in this week alone. Also with the VFL Grand Final tomorrow, of course. Out of the middle,
Well,
Kennedy.
Oliver is coming up position number 17. Goes short, Kennedy. Oh, bumped off it by Hannaford. Good physical work. Went behind Hannaford at the end. Spills to McDonald. Outside 50. Set sail for home. Has it got the carry? It bounces through.
It's down the line over the top of Jonty Fall. Hasn't had the normal impact he would have been after. Oliver got a couple to beat. Lands to Hannaford to be fitting if he could get another goal here for the Rebels as his kick comes in towards goal. And just missing to the right.
Ball up, and there's the siren. It's the trilogy of the Dragons. 3 premierships in a row.